Top 5 reasons why you shouldn't road rage on a motorcycle. As many of you may know, I posted a video, road rage, I think it was called Motorcycle versus Car. And I had an incident where I got in a road rage incident, you know what I'm saying? And usually, like when cars cut me off and things of that nature, if cars cut me off, I usually able to just let it go. But for some reason, this incident when he did it and merged into my lane and almost like and I merged into the other lane, I don't know what set it off. Like mind you, during that day that's not shown on the video, prior to that I easily had 3 other close encounters, but for some reason that one ticked me off. So I'm gonna go over the 5 top reasons why you shouldn't road rage. Then I'm gonna tell you exactly what was my thinking process during the actual situation at the end, and it also going to include clips of that incident as well. So if you want to see clips of that road rage incident, I'll include it in when I'm telling a story of exactly what went through my head as it was going by. So number 1, what you need to consider. Number 1 of what you need to consider, you're more vulnerable. Top, why are you more vulnerable? You got to think about it. You on 2 wheels. You have no physical protection as a car would, compared to a car. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So like, say if somebody trying to use their car to physically hit you, guess what's gonna happen to you? You are going to get very hurt. And in that moment, I wasn't thinking of that. And looking back, I don't want to put that out there thinking road rage is okay on a motorcycle. It's not okay at all, because people end up getting really hurt behind road rage. Some people can't control their anger, and some people tend to bring weapons to a fist fight or whatever, you know. But you should be trying to avoid it as much as possible. Number 2, it distracts you from safe riding. And if you watch the video, you'll see that I'm sitting there turned around talking to him, like sitting there yelling at him, and not even noticing it's a curve in the road coming up. And if I was going fast, I would have probably hit that curve and wrecked. But it's important not to be in a road rage, because it distracts you from safe riding, like I said, and you will miss out on traffic hazards in the road. Like, for example, say if that was a big dip right there, I'll miss out sitting there yelling behind me, you know? You don't want to get into road rage. You may miss traffic signals. Say if a red light coming, you may miss it. And then also you may miss the changes of flow of traffic. How many videos have y'all seen before? This is a dumb idea. But how many videos have you seen before of somebody in a road rage incident? Somebody in a road rage incident, they yelling at a car, not even knowing that the traffic flow have changed, and they smacked the other innocent person. I've seen that number of times, and it's not okay. So let's not get into road rage. It's not okay. Number 3. Things can escalate very quickly. You never know. Other drivers may react in a very aggressive manner, where they use their vehicle as a weapon. It can start at dangerous driving, or even everybody retaliate in some way that's aggressive. You got to think about it like this: a minor annoyance in your life can turn to a life-threatening situation. We have to think about things of that nature. It's very important. 4, you risk legal trouble. Your actions can, like aggressive actions. Like, for example, say if somebody, and you doing this, boom, 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 like you gonna shoot somebody. Now I feel like my life in danger. Now I'm gonna call the police. So think about it. If you do that, you will risk a chance of legal trouble, as in, like, it may be a fine, it may be jail time, even loss of your license. Letting your emotions take over can result in long-term consequences. Don't let that minor annoyance affect you in the long run. Number 5, it ruins the ride. For example, like, as riding motorcycles should be fun and stress relieving, that just causes you to be stressed and emotional. Giving into road rage can turn a good ride into a dangerous and scary ride very quickly. Like, for example, as, like, say the incident is over with. If you watch the video, you'll know at the end of that video, at the end of that situation, I'm like, I feel heated. My blood was boiling. I was angry. But guess what I did? I pulled over and let myself get under control, because you don't want to ride emotional. Because that puts you in a very dangerous situation. So you got to be mindful of that. Always make sure you ride safe, think safe, make it home safe. It's important. Things like close calls going to happen when you're on a motorcycle. It's just inevitable. Dang, I think I said that wrong. Inevitable. It's inevitable. It's that simple. You can't control what may happen. Somebody really may have not seen, you know, people distracted with phones. They get distracted with phones. They be looking at their phones and whatnot. And they really just may not see you, or they don't check the blind spot. Just remain relaxed and remain calm. Take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation could turn deadly, and I want y'all to make it home safely no matter what. I'm telling y'all, it's very important to me. I'm pretty sure it's very important to your family. Let's all make it home safe. Let's enjoy this life on 2 wheels. If you want to share some tips on how you have the ability to remain calm during stressful situations, just go ahead and share those tips. Let's help each other out. We we all want to make it home safe. That's at the end of the day. And then also, something I don't take mirrors. I don't do that. I don't believe in damaging people's property. I would never do that. Unless my head accidentally hit it while I'm like a land splitting or something. Then I'm responsible to replace it. But now I'm gonna go through the story of what happened in my head during that time. This is not how I feel now. You know what I'm saying? As I recognize my mistake, and I should have remained calm no matter what, but I didn't. Went maybe through like 3 different close calls ever since that happened. I let every single one of them go. But however, when I had this close call with this gentleman, boom, for some reason it bothered me so much. Like, how difficult it is to pay attention to your mirrors and check your blind spot. And the crazy part is the vehicle had blind spot monitoring. And as I seen the way he was driving, he was cutting off numerous of people. So he was just driving recklessly, and that's when I should have read the room, and I should have took that opportunity to step back from the situation and be like, let me separate myself from that situation. But however, I didn't do that. I'm like, this is exactly what I said. I said I have a bone to pick with him, so let me tell him about his driving. Who the hell do I think I am to tell somebody else about their driving? That's not okay, and that shouldn't be done. People drive the way they drive. They let it be. You can't control it. You can't control nobody else, and you shouldn't assume that you can control somebody else. That's something that we have to realize as riders, or people that even in your car. You need to realize that you can't control anybody else's actions. So eventually, when I caught up to him, I said, where you get your license from? Obviously the video's out. You know, I ain't gonna repeat it now, but like, the video's out. I called him a D-head. You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro, if you see this video, my bad. I apologize. But you know what I'm saying? That's not okay. And I'm like, you need to drive better. then as I'm splitting and I'm throwing my hands up, he was behind me. And then as he approached, mind you, he seen I was there. And as he approached me from behind, he kind of got his front half of his car in front of my bike, while the rest was still in the back. And I'm right here. So this is exactly what it felt like. I'm right here, and he gassed it. Like, you can see the front of his vehicle like jerk. And mind you, it's a car next to me. The road was closed, and it was in a zipper merge, like a zipper merge. So as you know, the right car, then left car, right car, then left car. And at the time, it was a car on my right hand side. It was their turn. So as this car is right here, I'm right here, and he just boom. And I'm sitting there trying to avoid getting hit by this guy. This car stops. The one on the right hand stops because he see what's going on. And mind you, I'm not giving no throttle. I could have just gave throttle, got out the situation. That's what I should have just done. First, I should never been in the situation in the first place. I put myself in that position. That's my fault. Nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? I accept accountability for that. And that's important. Always hold yourself accountable. You should hold yourself at a higher standard. You're responsible for your safety every time you put your leg around that bike. Let's get home safe. That's important. And I can't stress that enough. So, as he did that, boom, and I ended up trying to avoid hitting him. I ended up cutting off the car on my right-hand side. Luckily, he stopped so I didn't get smushed in between. So, boom. I'm thinking the other car was going to be behind me, but he wasn't behind me. He wasn't behind me. It was the same vehicle that was behind me. And the police right there witnessing everything. They didn't do nothing in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, come on, man. You see him physically trying to hit me with his vehicle. How is y'all just all good with it? You know what I'm saying? So I got a little upset with the cops, but they was busy already, you know? So boom, as boom, we got by. So now this vehicle is behind me, and the other car is behind that car because he cut him off. So I was forced to cut him off, and then he was on my tail and cut the other car off. So boom, I'm sitting there, I'm going a little slow, I'm frustrated. And while I was about to go, I was about to get back in the lane because if you look at the video, I'm on the left side of the line. And as I was about to get back in the lane, I looked behind me and I heard his engine. Like, he pressed the gas. So look, this is him at this point. He behind me and this is me. I was about to go like that and he just come. Like, literally you can see his hand like moving, like his hand is on the wheel going like this. Like to swerve at me. And so I had to swerve out of the way to avoid being hit, because I would have got clipped. So that's when I approached him again, like, bro, come on, pull over, bro, because you tripping. Let's pull over. So boom, that happened there. And then I was behind him, and he ran the red light to get away, because he didn't want the confrontation. Maybe that was a smart thing to do, but like, he avoided the confrontation even though he ran the light. But then I'm like, I could have chased him. But then that's when reality started setting in. I'm like, it's not even worth it, man. You know, like, my life is more important. My life is more important than this road rage incident. So I'm gonna read exactly what I wrote onto the other video, because I would like to express that same exact thing, even though I can't stress it enough. But I would like to express the same exact thing that I'm telling y'all right now. So, hold on. Looking back at my road rage incident, I realized it's not okay to act the way I did. As riders, we are responsible for our own safety, and losing our cool can put us in dangerous situations. Let this be a reminder of what not to do. It can end badly for everyone involved. Learn from our mistakes and always ride safe. I really want y'all to take that and really grasp that, you know? We are responsible for ourselves. We can't expect people to see us ride like you're invisible. So my incident is the reason why I needed to stress the importance. Oh, I almost fell. I need to stress the importance of not having road rage. It's important. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. And please be responsible. Please. I am begging you, please. Do not follow my actions. It's not okay. Do not take mirrors. It's not okay. Because that can lead to very dangerous situations. Please. Let's stay safe. Let's keep riding. Let's keep enjoying life. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe. And also comment to help others with tips you may have to alleviate to not being in this type of situation, or what do you do to avoid the situation. Let's help each other out. Send this to your rider buddy, because it's important that we all know this and we don't do this ever. Make sure you stay up and stay blessed.